as it was predicted that it's going to be an action-packed week and very much busy. Obviously, it has really taken that course. Arsenal have announced Matt Turner, Gabriel Jesus arriving for his medical today, and I think he's going to be unveiled on Wednesday. Chelsea have put in another foot on the pedal, and they've gone ahead to do the needful and really do a submission, and they've contacted Man City officially on the signing of a player who goes by the names of Raheem Sterling. And then Liverpool have really come out and said, no, we are not so much linked to Otavio in there for you. Welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys? And where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Aradi. Smash the like button, comment and share. And if at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to our channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily in there for you. This is the Rokani Media Football, and here we go, and we are bringing you the news as it's being reported in here for you, because we really believe that stories shouldn't run empty onto this channel in there for you. Now today a story came in from Fabrizio Romano, because in the recent past we've seen very many players being linked to Liverpool, and now a one who goes by names of Otavio, he plays for FC Porto in Portugal, and rumors were that Liverpool was so much interested in him after they lost Sadio Mane. Maybe they would have needed a player who is going to play wide, because Otavio plays well, especially to that right attacking side of the midfield, and he can as well play centrally in the midfield and on the left. There for you, Otavio for Porto. And Fabrizio Romano has come out and rubbished all those rumors that Liverpool and Porto have denied all rumors of a potential deal for Otavio. There are currently no negotiations between the two sides there for you. And after Fabrizio Romano, even the Liverpool correspondent for Goal, who goes by names of Neil Jones, came out and said there is no truth in reporting links Liverpool with a move for Porto's Otavio this summer. He's not a target and has never been in there for you. Something that has never been, I don't really buy it, though when you look at the attributes of the forwards that Jurgen Klopp really looks for, he lacks some qualities in there for you, but you never know what the season is going to be for him, and Liverpool might go for him as they went in for Luis Diaz from that side. And Luis Diaz came in and it's been playing very well. You never know. They're having very good relations with Porto, but I will believe that the agents of certain players who really believe that they want to make their moves to the Premier League or any other side from where they are now are really the one fueling these stories. They are fueling these stories, like you saw yesterday night when a story came in that Manchester United have turned down a request, or it was a plan for Barcelona to sign Harry Maguire. That was a hoax. That was a hoax. They can't go in for a central defender. They're already filled with central defenders, and they've brought in one, Christiansen. They have Garcia. They have Gerard Piqué. They have Arojo. You get? They're so much filled into that position, and all of those are better than Harry Maguire. So how do you go in and bring in a midfielder? How do you go in and bring in something that you already have in plenty? Barcelona can't. If they were the Barcelona I knew way back when they're financially stable, they would have gone to do that. But right now they cannot do it because they are not financially stable. They should go on to fix areas that are really so much wanting and can't wait, like the center forward Lewandowski, the right attack midfielder in the name of Ousmane Dembele, you get, and Fabio and Bernardo Silva. Those are the players they're really going for in there for you. So there is no truth in that deal, and someone who was trading it was just trying to put Otavio onto the market and to really tell that clubs outside there that Otavio is really available, and if at all you want him, you can go in and really get him. And FC Porto is looking to lose very many players. They've already lost Luis Diaz, Fabio Vieira. If Otavio leaves, and Evan Lisson, then they would have lost like 4 or 5 players in there. But these teams, they are selling teams. These teams are selling teams. They sell players. They know that they are not the last destination for these players. What they do is that they have a very good scouting network. They go in Brazil, Africa, Asia, and in Europe. They poach out for good talent, then they bring it. When they bring in that good talent, obviously it will blossom. When the talent blossoms, then they get man out of it. That's the business that they do. But for Fabrizio Romano and Neil Jones have rubbished that story going around that Otavio is being linked to Liverpool. That's no deal. And I'm seeing very many other, even the deal of Timo Werner. Even Timo Werner, they're talking about Timo Werner joining a side which goes by names of Liverpool, that Liverpool is interested. But they told us that Liverpool had shut down the signings after they brought in Carvalho, Calvin Ramsey, and Darwin Núñez. They had shut down the market. They couldn't go in the market to buy. That's what we are told. Now I'm asking myself, is Liverpool being tempted to go in and bring in another player because they feel like the vacuum of Sadio Mane has not yet been refilled? We wait and see whether that deal of Timo Werner comes to happening in there for you. Now, Jacobs Ben has come out and said, sorry, today morning, Chelsea fans were shocked that Peter Czech left the club. And a story came in reading, Peter Czech leaves Chelsea following discussions over his future with Todd Boehly. Big chances continue behind the scenes to both personal and the recruitment model itself. Michael Edwards and Paul Michel, two names being looked at for sporting director. Paul Michel is working at Monaco. He has really scouted very many good players. Is it Monaco? Yeah, it's Monaco because that's where Chomini came from. And the way he negotiated that deal for a man who goes by the name Chomini, close to 100 million euros, and Madrid coughed close to 85 million euros for this lad. He's really a very good person to negotiate. There was so much linked to Manchester United, and he never made it to Manchester United. And as we speak now, it looks like he's going to be the replacement for Petr Cech, a former goalkeeper for Chelsea. We know that very well. But after he left Chelsea, he went in and did some good work for Arsenal. But all these are changes that Todd Boehly, the new chairman of Chelsea, who's heading the Marina role that she used to do at Chelsea, is making changes. And these changes are being felt left, right, and center at the club of Chelsea in there for you. Then later, a story came in through from Jacobs in there for you, reporting that Chelsea were informed on Man City open to sell Raheem Sterling and so ready to negotiate after opening bid turned down. New proposal coming soon as expected. Personal terms already discussed with Sterling. Tuchel is pushing. Thomas Tuchel wants Sterling in there for you, and that was a Fabrizio Romano post. Then we go into a story reported by the Man City. It's Man City in there for you. There is Jack Gogan. Who is Jack Gogan? Jack Gogan, Northern football reporter for the Daily Mail. And then Adrian Kajumba. When you look at Adrian Kajumba is the Daily Mail football reporter in there. And they say Raheem Sterling's wish to leave Man City was discussed with club executives at the beginning of the month. Man City have afforded the player time to assess his options, with a likely exit handled amicably. So Man City really wants Sterling out because they will feel like he no longer has space at Man City, of which I really agree with them, because Jack Grealish, when you look at Riyad Mahrez, Phil Foden, which other player? Julian Alves, you get. So those forwards that are Chelsea are so much better than Raheem Sterling, and a player that was bought at £100 million. There is no way you tell me that you can bench him, because that shows you that your scouting was so much porous. You were not so much on point. So what Man City want, they want to give Jack Grealish a season that is going to make her flourish and make people forget that transfer of him from Aston Villa to Man City was overpriced. And how do you do that? Get off Raheem Sterling, and when you get off Raheem Sterling, Jack Grealish gets directly spot or a direct starting spot into that Chelsea starting 11 in there for you. But that being said, we have lots of things to come in here and conclude. This is the breaking story just in. Todd Boehly has formally contacted Man City today for Raheem Sterling in a view to wrapping up the deal this week in there for you. That story has been reported by Jack Gogan. You've seen him very well, Northern football reporter for Daily Sport, and City Extra has come out and really confirmed it. It's a complete coverage, news, transfers, match commentary in there, and that is a City related fan Twitter account in there for you. So Todd Boehly has formally contacted Man City for Raheem Sterling. It's boiling up, guys. it's boiling up, guys. These weeks are really going to be so much crucial because every manager wants to get in his players before the first week of July ends. And when you look at Thomas Tuchel, he wants Matthias De Ligt, he wants Jules Koundé, he wants Raheem Sterling, he wants Ousmane Dembele or Rafinha. And for the centre forwards, we don't know who he is exactly targeting, but they might go in for a shock mover. They can go in for a hurricane, you know. So look around the corner and wait and see. Most of the shocks are really going to come in. Chelsea have been linked with likes like Neymar in there for you, but they really feel like they have to first get in a Sterling. Sterling has already agreed personal terms with a side which goes by names of Chelsea, and he has been at Chelsea for very many years. He has been at City for very many years, done lots of wonders, missed lots of goals, but all in all, he has really helped them win, and he has been a very sounding name during the era of Pep Guardiola. But Man City are losing players. They've lost Gabriel Jesus to Arsenal. Ika Gundogan, they said we're not giving you a new contract. That one is leaving. Then Raheem Sterling. Those are 3 players. You get? So, and they've already brought in close to 3 players and looking to get in like 1 or 2 more. They brought in Calvin Phillips. They're bringing Cucurella, Haaland, Julian Alves. And it's said that the £65 million they want for the head of Raheem Sterling is going to be used to bring in a João Felix from Atletico Madrid, to a side which goes by the names of Man City. Therefore, but breaking news, Todd Boehly has formally contacted Man City today for Raheem Sterling signing. So we wait and see what's going to come from that side. Feel free to go into the comment section, tell me what you think about Chelsea contacting Man City on Sterling. And Todd Boehly himself has taken this on. Remember, it said that he made the agent of Ronaldo in Portugal last week, and they discussed about a potential move of Ronaldo from Manchester United to Chelsea in there for you. So we wait and see what this is going to develop into, because Raheem Sterling also wants a move to Chelsea in there for you. I go by the names of Rokani David. I sign out for now. See you later, my mates.